Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video I'm going to be talking about how I know how to like clear my eczema, how I deal with it and how I've managed it, and everything which I've learned. I finally feel like I'm in a place where I can actually help people, and I now know like you need to do this, you don't do this, do this, do this. Okay, so I have had eczema for 20 years. I'm 20. Just look at my eyebrows. And I've had it since I was a baby, which sucks, but from the ages from about 16, 15 maybe, like late 15 to 16, all the way till about early 19, I didn't have like it literally went and I was fine. And the past year and a half it came back, and consistently came back. I haven't had like a few months off break of it. No, it's been like if I've not done what I needed to do, and I've only recently learned what I needed to do. Let's talk about it, okay? From start to finish, I'm telling you everything because you need to know this. And I promise you, what I'm going to tell you, like 90% will help you, unless you're like a crazy gene or whatever. Which you might think you are, but you're actually not, probably, no offense. Honestly, like, I just thought that nothing would ever heal it, nothing would ever work. It does, things do work. So let's talk, right, okay. Let's talk about my history with eczema. So, like I said, I've always had it, but from the age of 16 to about 19 I was fine. I barely even got it. Maybe like very, very occasional, and it would literally go if I'd been on like a dog or something. And the past year and a half, it's just been crazy, like literally crazy. There have been times where I didn't go to work because of it. There were times where I would just feel so insecure. I'd bail like on my friends and stuff, and I just felt so embarrassed and upset, and it's just not nice, okay? Honestly, when you have eczema, I don't know anything about other like skin problems really. I know about dermatitis and various colour and whatever, but with eczema, when you have it, it's such a mental thing. Like you literally want to like just sit in your room and cry. Like you want to do more than that, but I don't want to like say too much. But yeah, like it's honestly a horrible thing. It's so hard, especially when you get on your face as well. Like it's literally just disgusting, and it makes me feel so insecure. Like don't even look at me when I've got it. That's how I feel. Like no. So yeah, that's that. Basically, I was given Elecon from a very young age, and that cream is magic for me. If you've got steroid creams, they're amazing. I do have a bit of eye eczema right now. Let me just pre-warn you, because I did something which I know I'm not supposed to do, so I'm just pre-warning you. Pretend it's eyeshadow, okay? Whatever. This is an educational video, not one of my usual videos where I just talk crap. So back to what I was saying. So I've been given Elecon, and recently I've learned about the TSW thing, which puts everybody off steroid creams, and obviously they're really bad for you. I would put Elecon on, for example, let's say I had like a rash here on my arm, or like I started getting it like here. Elecon on, the next day it's gone. Like literally it's gone. Which is just amazing. So obviously you want to use it. It's like magic. So that's that. I've never really used any of the steroid cream. Betnovate, I did try Betnovate, but it was just didn't do anything. It wasn't as like, it just wasn't as good as Elecon. Elecon was amazing. Betnovate, just no. So yeah, I was also given things like tacrolimus. Never really used that though, because I did once. I made my face so inflamed, and I was like, you're trying to kill me here. A lot of things with eczema is, a lot of people say it's a dry, flaky skin condition. I don't think it is. Like, yeah, your skin goes dry and flaky, but I think that's just skin trying to repair itself, to be honest. I don't really know, but what I do know is that it's within your body. Right, listen to this, guys. All I'm going to say is as well, I don't think some people who are meant to help you have your best interest, right? And you'll understand why I'm saying that in a minute. So why are we being given steroid creams when they're so bad for us? Literally every single person I think I know who has eczema or any skin condition, cream. Does not help, like does not help. And I just think they just generally just don't know. I also got a food allergy test with the NHS as well, like an intolerant test, and it came negative for some things. And then when I got it done privately, it came positive for those things it was negative for. So that's another thing. Like, why do you want me to become a regular customer? Why do you want me to be regular? Okay, I want to get over this. I want to live my life, and I can't if you're just not helping me. So there is like things which I have found which actually freaking help, right? This video is not being so good right now. Listen, you have to do it on your own. It's your own journey. I'm literally itching my back right now because I'm sweating, and when I sweat I get itchy. So with eczema, I find that it's literally, and this is what I've learned, your body is just filtering the crap out of it, and it goes onto your skin. Your body is just filtering all that nasty stuff you're putting into it. And my first piece of advice is go and get a food intolerant test. I don't care what anybody says, like, go and get one done and listen to it. I would say 70% listen to my food allergy test. I probably do like 4 days no food, and then I will do like a day, please don't stare at me, I know that girl. So she's my school. I will do like 4 days without, and then I'll have like a naughty meal, or I'll have something which is bad. Last week I literally had a full day of it, and the next day I'm waking up and all my neck is rashy, all my arms rashy, my legs. So just know that, like, generally, like, it's your food. I'm sorry, whatever you put into your body is coming out, and these days our food is most people's diets. I thought my diet was okay. So bad. You're drinking fizzy drinks, you're drinking like tea, coffee, like, you know, eating like pastries, like bread, sugar, processed meat. Like, oh my god, it's so bad. Like, and I will tell you now about my food intolerant test experience. So I got done JD testing in Aintree, and yeah, as you can literally see, I'm constantly itching, and this is because I had lasagna like 2 nights ago with chocolate cake, and it's still in my body. Like, my body is still pushing it out because I had it, but now I know that if I eat these foods I'm gonna get something. Like, I've got a bit of eye eczema here and like a little bit here, and I'm just a little bit itchy, but there's not so much there's no like eczema really on my body. Like I said, I've got a bit of pigmentation because of the antibiotics in the sun, but I have, like, my legs are literally perfect, like my belly is perfect. Like, I do get itchy sometimes, but there's nothing there, but that's just only when I've had those kind of foods. So my food intolerant test was no needle, no blood. So basically, I think it was like acupuncture. Ignore my gross nails, by the way. So he would measure like the something on my thumb, I think it was, or I think it's on this finger actually, and then he would put like these food samples in a metal thing, and then he would measure like one at a time, and then the reaction to that with this. So that was really weird. It felt a bit like electric shocky, but nowhere near as bad, and it was just like, it was just pushing on my finger. It was amazing. It was a great experience. If you live in an area where it does places like that, then get it done, because it was amazing. I would even go and recommend getting a food intolerant test, even if you have to get your blood out. Stop being a wuss. Like, you need to know this. If you can deal with eczema, you can deal with a bit of a blood test. Like, was kind of put off doing this because it was £55, which is not even a lot of money. Like, I spend like more than that on like shopping in Zara, like literally on a random day. So I know it's just like getting your priorities straight. The places where I get my eczema was all over my body, head to toe. I'd get it mostly on my forehead, on my eyes the most, and I would get like a big patch here, which was really annoying. All of like my neck, like I said, like my neck's still a little bit red because I did have food which I'm intolerant to the other day, a lot of them as well. All my neck, and literally just like my whole body. I never used to get it on my hands, but I started getting it on my hands, just in like this circular area here and here, all from head to toe on my body. Like literally back of my neck, all my legs, my thighs, my inner thighs, back to my knees. Not so much on my calves, but like sometimes I would get it on that muscle. So literally, I'm not just like a eyelid eczema queen, I'm not a hand eczema, I'm a full body. My back was probably the place I'd get it the least, but I would still get it on my back sometimes. I went and got a patch test. Did not work for me, unfortunately, because my whole back reacted, and yeah, like my whole back just completely went bright red, full of eczema. So that was unsuccessful for me, unfortunately, but I know it is successful for some people in general. I got photolight therapy, which didn't really work. It kind of just burnt my skin. Didn't do any much different than a normal sunbed did, except burn me 10 times more. But I know that does work for some people. But yeah, it just like works for like 2 days, but I'd still get eczema. So like, it'd just be like, I don't think you are. But photolight therapy is good, but just go on holiday. Like literally, the sun, being on holiday for me This is my number 2, okay? Number 1, get your food intolerant test. Number 2, go on holiday. Obviously you can't all the time, so we're going to talk about other things. The food intolerant test is the thing I'm focused on the most. Whatever you put into your body is going to react in some sort of way. And whether it's a high inflammatory food, whether it's like a high reaction food or something your body doesn't like, if you're putting that in your body, it's going to react. So don't sit there and moan if you're covered in eczema, if you're eating crap. Firstly, eliminate all processed stuff. Your food intolerant test cannot search for everything, okay? I have learned now, like, I can guarantee you what foods are gonna like make my skin bad and what foods aren't, okay? Chips don't irritate my skin, and that's amazing. Fries don't irritate my skin. Haribo Tang Fastics, I can eat as many as them, they don't irritate my skin. Obviously, like, the sugar's not too good, but yeah. So foods which came back positive for me, which likely are positive for other people as well, but like, just check, because these are very common food, eczema, food allergy related, intolerances, whatever. By the way, if you're not using 100% correct grammar, just ignore me. But basically, the first food, sorry, that girl just walked past again. Dairy, lactose, okay? Dairy and lactose came positive for me. Wheat and gluten, and he just scraped barley as well. He said don't have barley. So all those 5, no. Yeast, coffee and tea, pork, hazelnut, tomato, strawberries, aspartame. I think that was it. But like, yeah, that's a lot. Wheat and gluten and dairy, like, oh, mate, did I say pork? I did say pork. So that means no butter, no cheese, no bread, no milk, no cream, no hot chocolate. Lactose as well, but I'm not into free-from foods, and I'll tell you why as well in a minute. So yeah, I've cut all them out. 70% of my diet. Like I said, the other day I had lasagna because my mum had made it and it was insane. Elaine, I'm sorry, go and get your food intolerant test and friggin' stick to it. Like, even if you reduce the inflammation in your body by like at least half, you know, just try, because once you do, you can actually live life again. And I know it sounds so silly, and trust me, it sucks. I friggin' Easter, I had Easter egg. Well, I think I had 2 actually, and more chocolate and bread and whatever. I had everything. Next day, full of eczema. Like, it's just so crazy, because now I can literally see, I know it's gonna come, and that makes you feel so much more like relieved, because it's like when you know something bad's gonna happen, like, you can just brace yourself for it. Like, you know it's gonna happen. When it's self-inflicting as well, you know it's your own fault. Let me open that window. So I'm getting real hot, okay? Another thing which I found was when I don't eat these foods is I can literally feel the heat in my body just leave. Right now I can feel active in my body, because like I said, I ate 2 days ago, and tomorrow this will be gone less, and the day after it'll be gone less and gone less and gone less. So honestly, like, my eyelids, I can feel it, you know, it's still in me, but my body is, you know, getting rid of it. So the not eating those foods sucks. Like, I know it friggin', it's hard. There's a cream egg inside, and that's been sat there for like a month, and don't, like, listen, I want that cream egg. Like, I think about that cream egg all the time, and there are times where I love hot chocolate, and today I'm going out with my mum for a walk, and there's the most nicest hot chocolate there, and I've contemplated it, I thought about it, but like, it's like, no, because I'm still a bit, no, like, I'm not doing it. Like I said, this week I'm gonna be good. So it really is just, it sucks, because I love bread, I love butter, like, I love pasta, I love everything. I love a friggin' chocolate bar. I love sitting eating cakes and cookies. I have lost weight from doing this as well. So like, my body, I'm a lot healthier and more toned. I'm going to the gym more. So it is a lifestyle change. It's like, diet is like the most important thing of your life, really. And I honestly think, like, my diet has changed so much, and I'm so happy. Like, this morning I've had a mango for breakfast, and I'm gonna go and make some beef mince. Like, cooking as well is such an important thing. I do think, I'm not sure if olives irritate my skin. I don't know, I'm not 100% sure. I did not get tested for that, but I do kind of want to. But I think I'm just gonna try and avoid them. I've started cooking with coconut oil. So yeah, go for your food test. it honestly changes everything. Like, I feel that the heat in my body is just literally gone. I'm not as itchy anymore, and I don't really get dry skin as much anymore, like literally. So it's amazing. It's just, I feel so much better in myself. And just do it, just go and do it. If you're not willing to cut out those foods, then you just have to. Like, if you really want to get rid of your eczema, cut them out, because honestly, like, your body is just on overdrive, and it's crazy because it's dealing with all this inflammation because your body just isn't accepting these foods. It's just not, like, why are you putting this into your body? So in terms of food, when I had the cheat day, I only realized how toxic my diet was to my body when I had like a, let me just eat like as if I didn't know, or let me just have a day where I want to do what I want and I'm not going to care about my skin. And life is about balance, so, you know, have that like balance or whatever. You know, that's why, like, I'm going a few days where I do, well, not a day, but I do have like my naughty meals and stuff, and on Saturday I'm going to go and have pasta and garlic bread and enjoy life, you know. Yeah, I'll wake up with a rash, but like 2 days later, what's the problem? Oh, I got bingo wings. I literally do press ups all the time, like, how? But whatever, it's not even that bad. So yeah, back to diet. So when I had this day, I literally realized that I have so much dairy, so much gluten, so much sugar, so many tomatoes, pasta, everything. Okay, the best foods are all the foods I can't have. Foods which I now eat, I eat a lot of fruit. I like, my mum makes homemade hummus, so like obviously I can't really have like tomato sauce, and a lot of us have like wheat in and yeast and gluten, which is weird. Obviously it's weird because our foods these days are so processed. Diet for me, I have not really had to worry about doing any other things for my eczema because my diet has just played the biggest part. So now I eat a lot of mangoes, bananas. I will get you on some really good foods which I have kind of switched. So for something sweet, banana pancakes, you're gonna be like, what? 1 banana, preferably organic, you can get them from Aldi. 1 organic egg with coconut oil. I love coconut oil, it's the only thing I really cook with now, or olive oil, but I prefer coconut oil massively. 1 egg, 1 banana, mix coconut oil in the pan, in the frying pan, do your things or whatever, and raw honey. You can have normal honey if you don't want raw organic honey, but I love raw organic honey. It tastes amazing, and obviously it's so much better for you. That to me is a delicious sweet treat. I love that. Okay, I might actually go make them now because I didn't have good honey there right now, so that's why I haven't made them in a few days. They're a perfect sweet treat to get you from having something like savory, you know, or like a cake or a biscuit. So that's what I recommend. Dark chocolate, I can have 85% dark chocolate now. I started on 70, now I'm on 85. It's delicious. Like, I'm craving dark chocolate, not dairy milk, although dairy milk bar right now would be insane. Dark chocolate is lovely. Like, you have to keep having it because you will get used to it, and the bitterness will actually become really enjoyable. So now, like, some days I literally wake up and just have a bar of dark chocolate, like not the full thing, but yeah, like that's my naughty thing. Like, I don't even class that as naughty. I class that as like, I'm having this, my body's not going to react negatively to it really. It's got what, like a tiny bit of sugar in, cocoa butter or whatever, so I don't care. Hazelnut, I don't really have too many hazelnut. Nutella sucks. I'm literally itching my back because I did just finish the gym. So yeah, hazelnut, just get over it. It's Nutella. Yeah, we miss you, but sad times. Tomatoes, it's in pasta sauces and stuff like that, and ketchup, but you just have to get over it. Like, you're not having pasta now, are you? Unless you're having gluten-free. Now I'm gonna talk to you guys about Free From as well. I am itchy here. I'm literally trying to like promote like how to heal your eczema, but this is fully because of the lasagna I ate and the chocolate cake I had after it and the ice cream. Yesterday morning I woke up with eczema all around my neck, and I just some coconut oil and like literally let the air get to it as well. By the way, these points are going to be just blabbering all over the place. Let the air get to it. Coconut oil, sometimes I just let it like nothing on my skin. If I have a rash, okay, listen to this. So when I can make my light a bit better. No, it's just completely ruined it. If I have a rash here, okay, which I get quite often, not so much anymore, and I put a long sleeve top on. I know this sucks if I'm in work, I have a long sleeve top on, right? That rash will be the exact same when I finish 8 hours later. If I wear a top and I roll my sleeves up, or I just have a short sleeve top on and I just try and kind of hide it, but I just have my arms like this, 70% of it's gone for me that night. Let the air get to things. You need to cool your body down. People don't understand that. Oh, for God's sake, I feel so bad because I didn't sell one of the skirts. Basically, you need to cool your body down. So go and get your food intolerance test and listen to it. Another naughty foods which I love, well, to be fair, right now I'm just eating a lot of like mince and rice. I love brown rice, it's amazing. I want to get some today actually. Brown rice, I've run out. Wholemeal basmati rice from Marks and Spencer, things like less than £2 for a big bag. It's amazing. I've actually gone off white rice, but you can still have white rice, it's beautiful. I can have fries, I can literally have chunky chips, even if they're cooked in seed oils, which I don't have often, but if like a naughty treat I can. I make sweet potato wedges a lot. Buy sweet potato, cut it into chunks, cut up shallots, some garlic, get really hot coconut oil in a roasting pan in the oven, let it so it starts boiling or like bubbling, whatever. Throw your sweet potatoes in, let them cook for like 20 minutes. And then for the last 10 minutes, throw in your onion and your garlic. You can leave your onion and garlic in first, but I kind of like them when they're not burnt to a crisp. So I put them in like 10 minutes before, as well as drizzling so much honey on the sweet potatoes. Oh my God, heaven. Salt, pepper, there you go. Cayenne pepper, not good for your skin. Strawberries for me are a really big intolerance. I think I'm genuinely, like, my body reacts stronger to strawberries than it does to dairy. Strawberries, I literally, like, there was a time my eczema was so clean because I was eating so clean, and then I went and bought a box of strawberries, ate them, and the next day I was like literally crying. I was like, why has my skin gone full body rashes because like I've been eating so clean? And then I only realized when I got this test it was the strawberries. Stay away from them if you're tolerant to them as well. I've not had blueberries or raspberries since, really, because they are in the berry group, so I'm kind of trying to stay away from them. But now my diet literally consists of vegetables, fussing a bug, mince, beef, chicken, like salmon, eggs. Eggs would be fine for me. I know it's a big trigger. If I would not have been able to have eggs, I probably would have cried because I love eggs and they're so nutrient. I don't know, okay? But yeah, so we're gonna step aside from food now. Dr. moisturizers, I don't recommend none of them. I've had Double Base, I've had Cetraben, I've had Aveeno, I've had Epimax, I've had so many friggin' moisturizers. They're okay. Just try. I didn't apply this when my skin is inflamed, okay? My skin has never been softer, literally. A Vaseline cocoa butter, it's in a brown bottle like this. Yesterday I went out and bought the Radiant Cocoa Butter Vaseline body oil. Try that as well, because it keeps my skin so moisturized for like a whole day and the day after. Like, my back feels beautiful right now. Like, my skin, I didn't even moisturize this morning because my skin just felt like it feels like a baby's bum. Just try it. I feel like when I would have to apply the Double Base and all that, my skin would just be getting drier and drier and drier. All I'm gonna say is people like this, don't they? If you sell a product and you kind of like they're not really solving the problem, you're gonna get more of this, aren't you? But this means money if you didn't get it, okay? Just think about that. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to get banned or whatever. But yeah, Vaseline cocoa butter, it slays. Like, it actually slays. My cousin actually, who is about a year younger than me, he suffered from really bad eczema. He said this to me one time, like, stay away from the Dr. moisturizers and go for just like a normal, he uses Palmer's cocoa butter. I've not used that, but maybe I should try it, but I'm happy with mine. And he even mentioned stay away from them and try these. When exercising, you might get hives and stuff like that. That's all because of your diet. I think generally, like, because your body, and I find this, sometimes I would work out, and this was like before I found out about my food intolerances and cleared up my diet. When I would work out, sometimes I would get hives like coming out of my body, and I would get more itchy. And like now, is that because I'm allergic to my own sweat, or is that because I'm allergic, like, and my body's not, enjoying the toxins coming out of my body with the sweat. Does that make sense? So I would get hives and I'd be like, is this because I'm just like sweating? I don't think it is. I think it's because all that crap is coming out of my body and it's just creating a reaction in my skin or whatever. That's what I think it is. Because since I've cleared out my diet, I've not had one hive. I've not, like, yeah, I'm itchy from like sweating now, but I've noticed massively a huge decrease in like the itchiness in my skin from cutting those foods out and exercising. Salt baths do help. I love just the pure salt baths, pure salt, dead sea salts, I think they're called, and they're like £1.80 from Home and Bargains. Other things which I think massively help. Let's talk about things which I think don't help, by the way. Stress is a massive one. Everybody talks about this. Meditate. Don't be neurotic. Just meditate, okay? Do box breathing. That, I don't think that helped me massively with my eczema, but that helped me calm myself down. Your body is constantly on overdrive, and I don't know if this is something which I just deal with or something that a lot of people deal with, but the past few months, when my eczema's been really bad, for example, when something is about to happen or like I see something's about to fall, for example, literally here's how bad it got to a certain extent. I was literally opened my cupboard, put a box of eggs onto she's literally like, do you mind not staring? Literally put on a box of eggs onto a stack of box of eggs, and they fell, and I felt this thing in my body, and it feels like an electric shock go through your whole body. And apparently it's like the hormone or like the adrenaline like in your body basically, and it's a horrible feeling. It's so uncomfortable. And since I have started to relax, I've not got that feeling. For example, more times this would happen is if I'm driving and I'm like swearing, I'm like, ooh, like it's like a ooh, but like my body's like making that noise, and I feel it all through my body, and it's so uncomfortable. Like it feels just like literally like an electric shock for your whole body, but on the inside. So why is my freak going all funny? So if other people get that, I think that's because my body was just so heightened in like inflammation and just overdrive. But since I've been like calm myself down and box breathing, that's reduced. That's not even like, that doesn't even, I think I've had it probably like twice since I've identified this. And that was on Easter Sunday. I said it to my mum because it happened because my mum literally like went on the curb and I got it, and it was that strong this time. And they started crying, and she was like, what's up? But so yeah, so that's one of the things which I wanted to mention, which does happen. Take a breath. Like, yeah, I honestly find when you've got negative people in your life and stuff like that, soap powder, always opt for non-bio. I don't wear perfume. I don't use any body soap ever. I use Dove soap sporadically, I think because I generally eat quite clean. And actually no, I don't think it's because I eat quite clean. I think that's a part of it, but listen to this, I don't get a BO smell. Like it sounds disgusting, but I don't ever have. I think like maybe when my hormones have been quite high sometimes and I've been like really sweating, then I think maybe like less than 5 times, maybe about 5 times in my whole entire life, if I sat there and I thought I smell bad, like I need to, like, under my arms I smell bad, like, and that's so rare. Like I've just been in the gym and I literally can't, like, itching. I've just been in the gym and I literally feel like I could lift up my armpit and be like, go and smell, and like I'm fine. And this is not just me being like deaf to my own scent, like to my nose, like generally, like I don't get that smell, like, and I think that is because I've never wore deodorant. This has got off the topic of eczema, but what I'm saying is I put nothing ever really on my skin. I think I do use hard water, unfortunately, but I think my body's probably just used to that now. I'm trying to think of other things which do help with eczema. Lemon, I kind of stay away from citrusy foods as well. Free-from, let's talk about free-from. Free-from foods, for me, are just as bad as eating the real thing. That's all I'm going to say. So I don't recommend at all. Dark chocolate you can have, natural like foods, free from gluten and dairy and all that kind of stuff, just made my skin just as bad. Like, it sucks, but just how it is. It's just something you have to cut out and just not eat. But yeah, so I'm trying to think of anything else really quick. People, animals, I sometimes like animals trigger my eczema, stuff like that, like dust and stuff, but nowhere near as bad as it did when I was eating those foods. I don't drink any alcohol, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't drink any fizzy drinks, I just drink water. Boring, I know. Sometimes I'll have a bit of orange juice or pineapple juice, but I don't, or apple juice. I don't really, not a bit biggest fan of apple juice, but I don't drink anything fizzy, anything like that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I taught you things. Cotton is good as well. You don't really want to be like in fluff, stuff like that. Yeah, it's just diet. Try your diet, and if it doesn't work, then get in touch. Exercise helps massively. Being outdoors helps. Don't be sat in stuffy rooms or in stuffy places. Obviously it's hard because of work and stuff. I literally quit my job because I was like, why am I inside every single day? I want to be outside. Like, look at the weather. So yeah, make sure you're drinking your water, okay? And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to comment them down below, because I feel like I've learned so much. Honestly, like, it's such a journey of discovering yourself as well and becoming the healthiest version that you can be. So yeah, any questions, comment down below. If this is such a formal video, normally I'm just like all over the place, but yeah, bye.